YouTube. You know what? I'm gonna try to keep this short as possible. But yeah, Alexander Povetkin, he's in trouble, man. He's in trouble. I was thinking Deontay Wilder was in trouble. I was like, man, Deontay, man, he gotta win this fight. That's that's the fanboy in me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Deontay, man, you just gotta win this one. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, they ain't want him to go to Russia and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, please, Deontay, don't lose. You know what I'm saying? You're the only American heavyweight champion we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't lose. You're like our only hope. You know what I'm saying? You're the one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? You're like the Babe Ruth of heavyweight boxing. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I was like, man, I was like, what's so special about Alexander Povetkin? I know he got some KO wins. So I was like, man, let me check out this Marius Walk, Let me check out this Marius Walk fight. So I checked it out, man. It turns out this dude goes 12 rounds of Marius Walk. Now, Marius Walk, he's what, 6'7", shaped like Tyson Fury. Doesn't even have the athleticism Tyson Fury. Alexander Povetkin really had trouble with this dude's height and his jab. And this dude, it wasn't athletic at all. I'm talking about, man, the dude looked out of shape, Marius Walk. He looked very much out of shape. And I was like, man, well, let me look at this Carlos Takam fight, because he knocked out Carlos Takam too. Didn't he knock out Carlos Takam with one jab? Which wasn't the case. And so I checked it out. And I was like, man, this dude went 10 rounds with Carlos Takam. Takam and him were going at it. I mean, and it's very easy to lay hands on Alexander Povetkin. I'm like thinking, like, this dude gonna be bobbing and weaving. It's hard to get him out of there. And I'm like, Takam was hitting him with some great punches. I mean, for Povetkin to be a decorated Olympian and stuff like that, but this defense wasn't there. And so I was like, man, maybe I'm missing something. So I started really looking to his record. And you know what fights I forgot about? I forgot about the Marco Huck fight. A lot of people thought he lost that fight. Marco Huck took it to him. The cruiserweight champion took it to a heavyweight contender. You know what I'm saying? Just taking it to him. Who else he go just the distance with? Ruslan Shagayev. Come on, man. White Tyson. They about the same age. They the same age. Give them like a year difference in age. White Tyson, man. He went the distance with White Tyson. Which he shouldn't be ashamed of. I'm just saying. Alexander Povetkin is killer. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a killer. You lay hands on somebody. He's supposed to be rocking these dudes. And he's not. Unless these dudes get tired and he lands a clean punch. But other than that, a lot of these guys are going the distance. And they have a common opponent. Nikolai Furta. Yeah, the dude the same guy that's like, woo! Yeah, Nikolai Furta. I think Jason Gavin did the same thing. But anyway, Nikolai Furta was the first one to do it. But yeah, man. This dude went 12 rounds with Nikolai Furta. Nikolai Furta was out of shape. 12 rounds, man. 12 rounds. This is the killer, Alexander Povetkin. This is the guy who's supposed to be knocking out Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, let me look in deeper. I'm looking at names like guys who aren't even 6'5". You have Jason Estrada. He's decorated, as far as, his amateur background. Yeah, he's won some American Gold Gloves and stuff like that, like 3 years in a row, back in the early 2000s. But the dude's like 6'1". 10 rounds. Fast Eddie Chambers. 12 rounds. Chris Bird, he knocked out Chris Bird in the 11th out of 12 rounds. This is Chris Bird. Chris Bird is a small man. You know, I think Chris Bird campaigned at cruiserweight before he went up to heavy. I want to believe. I think he was up and down in his career, Chris Bird. Anyway, he was a small heavyweight, nonetheless. And then what really got me was like this dude called Larry the Legend Donald, man. This dude was old back in the day, man. This dude was old. And he was coming off a good win versus Evander Holyfield. And he drew with Ray Austin and whatnot. But I was like, man. But if you look at the film, I mean, all you got to do is look at the film. These fights are on YouTube. Man. I'll put links in the description below. These fights are on YouTube. You think it to yourself, this dude is supposed to be knocking these dudes out. You know, Larry O'Donnell. I'm like, man, you struggling with Larry O'Donnell? I'm like, wow. This is amazing. You know what I'm saying? This is like amazing. And that's not the first time he's gotten a unanimous decision. He's gotten a unanimous decision. His first unanimous decision was against a Canadian guy named Stephen Tazier. Probably Stephen Tazier, man. This guy's like 5'10", man. He's shorter than Povetkin. It was a 4-round fight, man. He went all 4 rounds with this dude. So he been going the distance for a while, man. Oh, with this other dude, Friday and Nene or something, and Anune. Well, I forgot this guy's name. I remember him. Friday. I remember him. Friday the 13th. I remember him. It's like one of the Nigerians. I remember him. Went the distance with him. I mean, these are guys you'll think he'll be knocking out. I mean, like, no problems. But nah. He struggled. So this is a guy with a 71% knockout ratio. If you're not standing in front of him, even if you are standing in front of him, you're going to struggle regardless to knock you out. It's not like he has one punch knockout power. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he can't knock you out. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying he really has to work for it. He really has to work for it. It's not a given that he's going to knock out Deontay Wilder. And then let's get on Wilder, man. You know, because Peter Fury, you know, just did an interview not too long ago. I don't know if it was on Fight Hype or what it was, man. But Peter Fury, he said, you know, someone asked him about Wilder and Povetkin. He's like, yeah, you know what, Wilder, he's improving every fight, man. He's improving every fight. And he gonna stop Povetkin over there in Russia. The fight's gonna end by a stoppage. He's gonna stop him. What that says a lot. And I'm thinking like, and when he said that, I was like, man. That's why I had to start looking at Povetkin. I was like, man, he really thinks so? Because a lot of people think Alexander Povetkin gonna just blow Wilder out the kitchen sink. You know, just gonna blow him out. And so that's why I started looking at Wilder stuff. And this is really like what made me want to look at is like another YouTube video I watched, man. We got into it with one of the other people. Started talking about that left hook. And then I started just replaying stuff, and I started looking at the Vladimir Klitschko fight. And he was just landing those left hooks all day. The jab. The dude couldn't slip the jab or anything like that, man. This dude's bad, man. But Alexander Povetkin, I don't know why he chose Wilder. Maybe he just needed money or something like that. But then, I mean, then this is at the end of the day, it's his promotional team putting up the money. But I don't know what he saw in Wilder that made him think he was gonna beat him. The dude's lightning and fast. He's faster than anybody's ever faced. And then I was looking at the common opponent, Nikolai Further. And I was thinking how did Wilder take him out in 4, and Povetkin just took so long. And I was like, man, how does this dude take him out? And this dude, guess what he threw? He threw a left hook. He threw a right hand followed by a left hook. He threw an uppercut, and then he landed the right hand to drop him. And then I was like, man, it was another fight, man, where I missed it, where he's like threw a left hook. Calvin Price fight, he threw a left hook, setting dudes up for that right hand. Eric Molina fight, he knocked Eric Molina down a couple of times with that left hook for the right hand. Malik Scott fight, left hook. So if you see in all these fights and stuff like that, man, I'm like, what other fight? I'm missing another fight, man. I'm missing another fight. Let me look it up real quick. I'm missing another fight. I was just looking at this fight. Probably a couple more fights. Well, this dude, Deontay Wilder, was landing that left hook. These check left hooks. And I'm going to end it right here, man. I don't see Povetkin beat Deontay Wilder now. Just after this review, I just don't see it, man. I want y'all to look at the footage, man. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, what's so special about Alexander Povetkin that makes anyone think that he has a chance? I'm not saying he doesn't have like a chance, but I'm just saying, what makes you think that he's like, yeah, what gives him the edge? Yeah, what gives him the edge? You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, I think Wilder has like a 70% chance of beating Povetkin. 70% chance. And then, I mean, look at Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko wasn't bopping around the ring the whole fight. You get what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what's up, man. I'm going to end it there, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.